Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. Sorry, just allergies causing drainage issues. I figured today I would do the swatches of the Saharan palette by Juvia'S. I figure I'll do finger swatches and brush swatches. This has been requested, so I'm trying to get caught up on my requests because I got a little behind with everything, like the end of the month stuff. Plus, I really like these, and I hope you guys can understand the quality. Is this my favorite? More of a favorite than my Masquerade? No. I would still get the Masquerade first. Bit of a spoiler, one of them is not my favorite. But all the rest I love. And the one I don't like is just because of who I am. But we'll get there when we get there. Today we are going to do the swatches on the Saharan. And we're going to start out with the first one, which is Kia. It is a deep turquoisey blue with a touch of green brown, then Bordeaux, then Wudabi, and then Sukoto. If I butcher these names, I'm sorry. I have pre-primed my arm with Alta Eden. It has a bit of a green brown shift, though it's not that strong. That is Kia. The next one is Bordeaux. You can see how pretty that color is. Wudabi, I believe is how you say this one. This is a green shift gold. It looks really good with this. And then the last one is Sotuko. This, it blends out to very pretty corally color, pinky coral. Very bright, like the pink in the Masquerade. I know everybody says it doesn't stain, and when they do a deep clean, it comes away. With my paler skin, I find that not to be 100% true. I still have a shade tint, and maybe it's because with me having drier skin, it's absorbing more of the color into the layers, and the oil, people with oily skin are maybe repelling it. I don't know. That's an educated guess, just what I'm saying. Okay, the next row down is Senegal, then Jamia, then Iman, and I'm going to say that, Zoya. This is Senegal. Oh, it's so pretty. Jamelia. See, you wouldn't think they'd be that big of a difference. This is a corally orange. This is a burnt orange, but it's more... The other one was more of an orange. This is more of a burnt orange from the difference between the two palettes, between the Masquerade and this one. This is Iman, and it is an icy blue, silver blue. And this one is Zoya. And that's more of a bronze, where this is a gold color. Pretty, right? Definitely liking it. Last row. Fulana. Lulu, Castina, and Chad. Okay, we're gonna go, this is Fulua, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, Lulu, Castina, and Chad. I'm gonna re-swatch that because I somehow got glitter from my other finger onto it. So we're going to re-swatch Castina. So we'll do Castina here on the bottom. There we go. So like I said, I got something from the previous. It's a matte. The mattes are Chad, Castina, Jamalia, and Sokola. The rest are a high shine, glimmer. There is no demi shine. They're either complete bling on or blink off. Lulu is probably the only one that may fall a little bit in the middle. And that would be Lulu. Very pink. No, that's Fulana. Lulu, yeah, that's what my problem is. I think the two swatches got too close. That's why. Lulu is like a... Here, we'll do that right here. It's got more of a peach tone to it. I've done several really pretty looks out of this. I am enjoying it. I'm very glad I got it. But if I had to pick between this and the Masquerade, I'd take the Masquerade. just because getting looks out of Masquerade are a little not having to think quite so hard. This one you really have to understand colors and blending them. As an artist, I kind of get it and I figured how to make it work, but I had to stop and think about it. Now there's 2 shades in here I'm still struggling with, and Chad is just too black for me. I was hoping for a dark navy blue, but I can see why they did a black. A lot of people like blacks in the color. I'm not one of them, but that's one. And then Kia. I like it as a crease color, but it's too shiny. It just didn't turn out so well when I tried that. I'll have to keep playing with it. Maybe I'll try a smoky eye with this. That would be the idea. Smoky eye and using Iman, Kia, and Chad. And then using Diamond Dust glitter on the inside corner. Take Chad, buff it into the crease, come back with Kia on the inside corner here. Take Iman this way. I'll have to use, and like the other one, I had to use a other cream. I've been using the, I can't remember. L'Oreal's Paris, the Infallibles, and I've been using Pearl as my matte for my upper lid, and I'll have to still do that with this, but I can definitely see using this that way. Alright, y'all gonna give me a minute. I'm going to pause you while I clean the arm off, and then I will do the brush washes. Be right back. And we're back. My arm is clean. I have primed it like before, and we are going to start with Kia. That is such a pretty color. See, with the brush, it looks more brown-green, but when you do the finger, it's more green. So it just depends on how you want to apply it. You might want to use, you know, like your finger or a makeup sponge to help apply it. The next one is Bororo, B-O-R-O-R-O. Yeah, they're all R-R-O's. Wadabi, which is that green gold. See, it comes darker when you use the brush. Next one is Sokoto. Oh, yeah. And I just went in there and swirled, and I got all that off. That's one heck of a map. I will be honest, it's very bright. This is one, the other ones were a little bit more subtle. This is a bright color. It actually stained the tip of my brush a little bit. When you start blending it out, you'll get a coral. Look at that blending. So a little bit, I can't emphasize, a little bit goes a very long ways with some of these colors. I'm just tap it on and then build it up. You're going to love it so much better. Next color is Senegal. That one went on just as nice with the brush as it does with the finger swatches. Jamelia. Like I said, this is the more the burnt orange style. That's such a pretty. Like I said, the mattes go on very good, which I'm very happy with. Like I said, little bit. I can't emphasize that enough. Otherwise, you're going to get a big orange blob, and you're not going to know how to blend it out. Or you're going to be spending hours blending it out. Next color is Ima. And it's like a silver blue, almost a white. It's like a cross between silver, pale silver, baby blue, and white. So I just took a little bit more of the blue and tinged it in and threw the silver in and just kind of blended it beautifully. Sorry, I'm trying to get the brush kind of clean because those two colors, Jamil and Soko, I'm kind of like, I'm using my color switch. It's kind of turning orange on me. I had to clean my color switch last time afterwards with my brushes. I had to do a deep clean because they were all the brush was so color filled. I couldn't use it without constantly tinting everything else I was doing. Okay, here's Zoya. There we go. Pretty color. Hula. I've been taking this and this, and I blend this out lightly and then come back over it with this. I've been liking how that looks. And then I've been taking Lulu and blending with the two too. Lulu, like I said, it's got that peach tone though to it, so it's real pretty. Then Castina. Not as pigmented as these two, but it's still pretty good for a transition shade. And that's what it'd be, a transition shade. There is no light shade. You have to remember, these are originally made for Afro-American people who have darker complexion than us white folks. And then this is Chad. I was hoping it was more of a dark blue when I first seen it. Then I realized it was a black with a green tinge. And that's what it is, a black with a green tinge. You blend it out, it does tend to kind of shade out to green a little bit. Sheer out to green gray, sheer out to green gray. So I will say there's some kick up, and actually I wanted to show you. Now this is from me swirling my brushes in there. There's some kick up, nothing major. Nothing that I can't just wipe off. The only colors I found so far that stained my lids was this one. This one I had scrubbed, but I can get it off. This one stained it just a tiny bit. None of these other ones, but like I said, I really haven't played with this one or this one. They're very dark, and I don't do a lot of smoky eyes. Though, with the Pirates of the Caribbean, there's some colors between these two that I've been blending back and forth. That I'm wondering, I got some ideas to play with that color. Anyways, I figured I'd get this swatch out there on the Saharan palette. I know they have a Saharan 2 coming out before too much longer. They have the blushes coming out, and people are kind of making comments about how dark the blushes are. And again, that comes back to, this is a company that was catering to Afro-Americans. Afro-Americans have dark. Somebody's like, there's almost a dark brown black. Some believe Afro-American people or black people, depends on how you feel like saying it, are very dark. I had a friend who was what I call purple black. She was so black she had a purple hue to her skin. She was absolutely gorgeous when I would sketch her, and I would use dark brown, black, and purple. Really, those were the colors. And then, because she didn't have the golden undertone, she had a deep purple undertone. Just like us Caucasians, white, whatever. Some of us have yellow, pink, orange undertones, peach undertones. There's all sorts of shades in there. Same thing happens with Afro-Americans. So their blush palettes are very much geared towards that. So if you get it, you're going to realize part of that palette you're not going to be able to use. Just like with these ones, I have to pair other things with them. I think the quality is worth it. So I will be buying the blush palettes. I will be buying the Magic palette. And I will be buying the Saharan 2 palette. I guess they're having color problems with one of the shades, and they're not going to release it till it's perfect. So I got to give them props for that, though. But just FYI, here's my swatches on this. Y'all enjoy. Until next time, remember, you do you. Bye.